Welcome, lords and ladies of fate. In this stream, we play various tabletop role-playing games as you, the audience, earn fate chips that can be used to reward or punish your favorite players or their characters. You can earn fate chips by following, hosting, subscribing, or just watching the channel or contributing to the game. You can then use those fate chips to heal characters, adjust their next skill checks, or force them to say silly lines. Today we are playing Rifts by Palladium Books. Rifts is a post-apocalyptic Earth in the future where rips in time and space have opened up and allow all manner of creatures and beings to repopulate the planet. Today we have Bill joining us playing as Demetrius. We have Chance joining us playing as Felix. April joining us playing as Sophia, and myself playing Illustra Craft. And then of course we have Julian is our GM and mediator of the Will of the Fates.
Hello everybody, welcome back. Tonight's episode will be called Klaatu Verata Necktie. Last time on Rifts, our heroes ventured forth into the stronghold of the Minotaurs, and they would not bow down to Lord Bollocks, who wished them as slaves for his weird boat racing labyrinth. Well, they followed along for a bit of the way, but thought nah, and just let loose. With all their weird powers, flaming swords, claws, and flying minotaurs. Also singing princesses. They fairly easily defeated most of these minotaurs, where a demon who looked kind of like a bull man broke out from the spectator's box and started fighting you, even though he was behind an energy field, which was kind of stupid of him, really. None of you, for some reason, knew what this demon was, even though most of you can roll for it. But you defeated him. And now, most of the Minotaurs that are left are now running. Some of them are just standing around going moo. Most of the slaves have been released, and the starving ones are basically just lying around going, The ones who could run have run. And the three more hearty slaves that you noticed walk towards you, led by the man with a metal arm. Hello there. The name is Bryce.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
The name is Bryce. Thank you very much for the rescue.
Yeah, you're very welcome. Honestly, we just can't abide slaves. That's just part of our thing. So, you're very welcome.
Oh, lucky for us. This is Alice and Mick. So you just happened to come by and just set us free? I mean, I'm not complaining.
Oh no, we actually
We're on a mission from spirits.
yeah, we followed Captain No Pants over there to walk into this town, and he kind of led us into this problem. But that's all right. It's all solved now.
While we're talking, I'm dismantling the slave barges. We're on a mission from spirits. Crunch.
Every now and then you hear from metal being ripped.
So then,
and the sound of cows going moo while running away from this madman ripping apart their boats.
how did you guys end up here?
Well, it's kind of a weird story. Mick here, he points towards the black-bearded guy, is our mechanic. We come from the settlement of Rooster, and he kind of disappeared. He was trying to scavenge northwest of our town, and well, we kind of went for him because we need him. Our generators really can't run without him. And when we got here, we really didn't know this place was inhabited, no less by minotaurs with railguns. So we kind of tried to run, but it didn't work.
I see. I'm guessing
you have your freedom now.
Yeah, you guys are free.
Thank you for
if
that.
you guys want to go back to town, that's fine with us. We're not going to stop you. But if you
We shall take you.
take on a side job that could possibly get you some credits.
We shall take them home. Their route is on our route. It's to the east. We go east.
Yes, exactly. Do you know our
No, you
settlement?
said you were foraging to the west.
Yeah, well, we're
of
headed
course,
east, so
It's only a couple of days travel from here. I mean,
When I'm done dismantling
It
the,
would be
the
nice.
Atlantean slave bar, the Splugorth slave barge, I'm starting to hand out beef jerky to people.
You just got it?
You are making the remaining slaves very happy.
I might make some more beef jerky.
At some point, we need some animals, of course, but
There's-
you should find some
There's
on
plenty
your
of
way.
cow.
But is there anything we can do as thanks for all of this? I mean,
you can tag along for as long as you can and help us get as far east as possible.
Yeah, if
That's up to
somebody
you.
wouldn't mind repairing some of my armor, it got a little dinged up in this little encounter.
Mm.
I can take care of
Oh,
that for
great.
ya, says Mick.
No thanks needed. The natural state of the spirit is to be free. So, be free.
Thank you, but we really want to do something. I mean, if nothing else, a meal in our settlement. And I'm sorry, we can't really guide you further east. We don't really know what's there. We're not used to traveling away. Our settlement is pretty small.
That's fine. You can just accompany us to your place. That's all I was looking for.
Great. Well, when you're ready to leave, we are most certainly
All right,
ready to
excellent.
leave.
Meanwhile, why don't you guys go around and collect up all those railguns and as much ammunition as you can find?
Whatever we can carry, yes,
Well,
sure.
we're gonna.
Oh, and we have a
We're gonna
talking
take-
car we can put stuff in.
I was gonna say we got three or four of those railguns would work for us, and then let's say 500 rounds, and then everything else you redistribute to the folk here to help defend themselves while they heal, and then they can go about their business.
Yeah, sure, we'll get that set up. No problem.
Whenever I'm done,
Alice, would you begin gathering some of the stuff? She makes some hand signals and begins picking up stuff much easier than she would look like she would normally do.
whenever all of the Splugorth barges are dismantled and the people have had all the beef jerky that I'm carrying on me, I'm spray painting red foxes on things, just like an outline of a fox,
Yeah.
like a kindergartner's outline, just slash leg slash tail
Go around.
slash.
Excellent. Well, anything else you want to do while you wait on?
Can I go around and help heal the slaves?
Sure. Definitely.
And then she can use telemechanics to figure out what that message was that the Minotaurs were listening to all throughout the city.
That would lead you to the spectators box where the demon
Okay.
came up.
That's fine. I wanted to take a look at that anyway.
But By the way, while we're mentioning the demons, now that you're no longer fighting for your lives and the lives of slaves, make me another monster roll, Lord Demon Monster, to see if you can recognize this very common demon.
Backslash.
Is that everybody?
Yeah, if you have Lord Demon Monster, you can definitely roll that.
1D100.
Got it.
Still don't know.
Ooh, cool. This amuses
Not
me
only
a lot.
do you not know, you're like, I'm pretty certain that's a goblin.
I'll do one for yeah.
Oh, but Illustra knows everything
Illustra
there is to
knows.
know.
Oh. We must have a lot of these where I'm from.
Backslash.
Yep. Apparently. Well, for those of you who actually made the roll, this is a Galu demon. They are some of the ones who would be called the greater demons. Did she make it
Yeah,
as well?
Sophia did.
42.
Okay, cool. Meaning of life. So only Demetrius is blissfully unaware of this very common demon from Hades called a Galu. They are greater demon, but I would categorize them as lower greater demon. They are mainly lieutenants of armies. They do have quite a lot of magic. This one seemed weak for what you have heard of it. You know, amongst other things, that they can turn invisible. But they are also usually quite cocky. They like fighting and they like showing that they're good at what they're doing. And they're usually not the mastermind of stuff. They're not clever enough.
So somebody else is controlling.
Somebody else is puppeting him or was puppeting him.
Well, I hope they're not nearby.
Yeah, me too.
So, you haven't really noticed Lord Bollock since you just mentioning it.
Was that the one that had the shiny armor and was staring at us from the tower top?
Oh, that
Yes,
one.
that one.
Have we seen him lately?
No, he seems to have
I'm
disappeared.
trying to decide. I hate slavers. Do I chase him down to make one less major slaver, or do I just do the, he's been beaten?
Up to you.
It probably makes more sense for us to get these people's safety first.
Yeah,
Maybe we can hit it on the way
let's go
back.
with that.
Yeah,
Let's go with that.
set up in the stadium so that they can defend themselves.
No, we're just putting them in cars and walks and just leaving as soon as we get everything loaded.
Yeah.
We're not gonna stick around any longer than we need to.
April, you get to the spectator box while they're doing the last roundup of that. And you notice that there is a computer. It is not fancy whatsoever. That basically just sends this signal throughout the town, which is, I am Lord Bollocks, I rule all.
Oh, great.
Which translate in Gobblerly as moo.
What we've been hearing.
Yes.
So I turn around and tell you guys.
Well, that's easy to fix.
You can make me detect concealment if you have it, the ones who are joining her. In the
Yeah, I
box
was
at some
going to
point.
join her, and I do have a detect. I don't know if it's concealment. I think it's something else. Hold on. No, this is your sheet.
Hey, I have that.
I find
I
contraband.
think so. Well, actually, roll me that one.
My detect concealment came out positive. As I'm spray painting a wall.
Huh.
Oh yeah. I definitely got that.
Nice. Very nice. Well, you both sort of at the same time notice that there is a hidden floor safe under one of the carpets. The place looks, by the way, like it's pretty luxurious living for a very big person, but it's pretty crafted together quickly, so it's not like a one-piece golden throne. It's a lot of shiny stuff made into a throne that will fit a Galu. And most of the things that are lying around, hanging on the walls and stuff like that, are useless but shiny.
Okay.
However, the safe in the floor might be of interest.
She would probably try and use telemechanics to
Smash. Lift.
Going to smash them all out today, aren't you?
Always straightforward with that, right?
You do notice that while trying to pull it up, that it is an MDC safe.
Oh, I'm not smashing the safe, like smashing around it to lift it up, like making an opening so I can reach.
You
Yeah.
can do that.
Smash around it, lifting up the thing and handing the safe, that way it's not on the floor.
It's not very heavy. It doesn't seem like it contains a lot of things. Or very light things. Do anyone have... you said
she
something
could
about
use
telemechanics?
telemechanics to try and get, if the lock is electronic.
It is mechanic, so she can use telemechanics as a sort of lockpick
There we
just
go.
for this.
So roll 1d100 and get under an 88, I believe.
I got mine.
Barring that, I have pick law.
I got a
At
9.
41.
Yours didn't work.
Oh. Oh yeah, that
No, she did very well.
that works. You touch the safe and concentrate, and the numbers just comes to you. Plop, plop, plop. And it opens.
There you go.
Inside is not a lot of stuff. There's a few black market credit cards.
Okay. Well, what? We're not going to give the blonde this one, but
There is also a tiara.
tiara.
I want
With-
the shiny.
It seems like it's made of some material that resembles jade,
Detect magic.
but shaped in a way that is just a minute. But shaped in a way that's beyond any normal craftsman. It has 3 stones set in it, 2 emeralds and 1 ruby
Wow,
in the front.
that's really fancy schmancy.
And Illustra, I would like you to make me a save versus magic. I know that's not something you usually do.
Okay. Okay. Quick question. Is my karmic power kicked in right now?
No, it wouldn't affect this one.
Then... Natural 20.
Oh, that works. Well, you are blissfully unaware of what could have happened if you missed this thing. Yes, you said something about sensing magic, Chance?
Mm-hmm.
Do your thing. You're sniffing of magic.
Yeah, I'm distracted by the smell of demon. Accidentally sprayed my nose with a spray
And there
paint.
is a ley line. So yeah, no, it's fine. No, it's probably fine. It's just a tiara. Anyone else want to do something about the tiara? Or the credit cards?
I'm gonna vote we give the credit cards to the prior slaves, but if you guys want to keep them, you can convince me otherwise.
Half and half.
I don't care. I don't need them nor use them.
We could probably use them along the way to help us out, but yeah, half and half is fine with me. Unless we could find some proof that these credit cards literally were taken from the slaves. If that were true, then I would give it all back.
We can ask them. I'm sure they'll be honest.
Yeah. Hey, this $30,000. Did somebody lose that?
Me. It's a card with money on it. It belongs to me. I recognize it. It's black, isn't it? Just like the other one. Right.
I mean, if they got a specific name on the card, then yeah, I'm going to look for the person. But yeah,
I don't think black market cards work that way.
No.
They would avoid that.
That's kind of the deal with the black market cards.
yeah, I was going to say she could do an object read on this object and see what. So you would then. Do you have to touch it? Sure do. Yes, you do have to touch it.
Have to touch.
You have to touch
Do you touch the tiara? She touched the tiara. Oh, you are all doomed now. No. You get one flash, very short, of a very immense room. It seems very old-fashioned, but still very impressive, with columns and draperies and crystaliers. You see a throne, and on the throne you see 3 stones, 2 green and 1 red. You also notice that the throne is empty, and you feel that it needs an occupant.
Okay.
I tell you guys about it.
Okay, she tells us about it.
The new Madonna of Hell.
I was going to say, that was a mysterious vision you had there. Let's not put that on for right now. Until we can find somebody, maybe the snake guy back at... I know, it's pretty stuff.
It's pretty!
Yeah, I know it's pretty, but to be
It'll make me
cautious.
beautiful.
No, to be cautious. You don't look beautiful. Don't get greedy.
You didn't sense any danger?
No danger necessarily, but then again, thrones always have danger. Oh my god.
I
said she
wouldn't
puts it
know.
on.
She's going to an unprincipled real quick.
Completely up to you, April.
One of them puts it on, either the princess or the mind melter.
Go
Which
ahead.
one is less likely to murder us when they take control?
What'll it hurt? Go ahead, give it a shot.
It is quite beautiful, Illustra. You do notice it, and it is a beautiful tiara.
We just found it.
Yeah, I'm trying to be low-key princess, though.
Minor detail. That's like,
Put it on.
finding
Do not
a
put
gun
it
in
on.
Al Capone's locker. You
Eh.
gotta pull that out. You know it's been used for something.
Just wait till they're not looking.
Right? I don't need my hair.
Yeah. You're gonna
Remember,
get
I
us
have
on.
flowing hair.
You're gonna get us on such
It's okay.
a quest. We'll never.
You can do it.
Oh.
You can do it. We'll never know if you don't.
Right? You'll never know.
You should do it.
I
I
do
think
it.
okay. She did it. She did it. Let the records show. I argued.
Put it on. And you feel a sense of trepidation. And then
Nothing.
nothing.
Okay.
Yeah, beautiful.
It's a pretty
Yeah,
tiara. It's kind of it fits you nicely. I mean,
And I let out a long, slow, relieved breath.
turn off your size,
Yeah.
your flaming sword. Vroom. Okay. You now have a jade tiara.
Magical question mark.
Scary exclamation mark.
Yeah.
Little bit.
I think it's wonderful.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Somebody admires it.
Oh, I'm sure it's beautiful. Yeah, physical 21. I don't think they can
Very
do much
well.
better for that.
The tiara of
Excellent. Well done.
doom.
Well, all the slaves have been taken care of as well as you can. The ones who can walk is helping the ones who can't, building small. What the hell is it called? Things they can carry.
stretchers.
Okay.
Uh,
Stretcher.
Thank you. Hashtag second language. And taking some of the boats that hasn't been destroyed. Well, you just kind of destroyed the weapons and stuff like that, but some of the ones out in the parking
Oh, no,
lot.
not the boats. The
Okay,
Splugorth barges. Just the regular old boats, I don't care about.
Yeah, the boats.
Just the Splugorth barges.
Fair enough. Then they actually have some transport. Some of them mentions that they're probably gonna head to Laszlo.
You want to send them the letter to let them know what we're doing?
Yeah.
Sure.
Tell them where we've, how far we've gotten and what we did, and then that we're moving on. Yeah. That's a good idea.
Take it to these people.
Excellent.
Hand them a letter, please.
That's yep. You send your progress report, and venture forth with the 3 settlers from Rooster. As you get out of Buffalo, I assume you're driving. Most of you, I know chance that you're probably riding, but there is a lot less water as you're driving forth. The forest thins a bit, and you notice that in the distance, very tall ruined buildings as you rise. There is a pretty sense of fresh air and peacefulness in the area. No sounds of electricity or other machines other than your tank, of course, and Lenny, who every now and then goes, I see a bad moon rising. He kind of likes that song.
I see trouble on the way. I start digging in with him. All right.
Well, if we're going to be singing, I'm going to do my best.
Yeah.
You know, I did have a challenge I had to complete, right?
I will brazenly lead the party. Just riding in on the horse.
Well, you are just going through a city that doesn't seem like it has any inhabitants. When you ask if this is the place, the settlers tell you that this is not Rooster. They usually scavenge from this place. There are a bit of monster activity, but usually just keeps out during the daylight, and it's mainly scavengers, so nothing to be worried about. You do see some movement here and there, but again, it scurries away from the giant tank of a car.
So, by looking at my map and asking them what do they call this place, maybe I can figure out what it is, where we're at.
Yeah, it seems well. Oh, you can read it basically from where you're from Buffalo, and you can pinpoint it pretty easily. It seems like you're in a place called that used to be called
Rochester. Okay.
Yes.
Now, where was the place with the pixies or fairies we had to go side quest? What was the name of the city?
Mad Haven? That's where we're
No,
going.
No.
Was it
There was a
Syracuse?
place. Syracuse. So, are we still quite a ways from there?
Well, it's actually pretty much halfway between Buffalo and Syracuse.
Okay.
It's Rochester.
All right.
Is it like later on in the day, the evening?
It's been a couple of days travel. Do you want to do anything on the way?
Just
Nope.
heal up and make sure that the weapons are all in good order, and that kind of stuff.
And make repairs
Yes,
armors
yes.
for the people who needs it. So you can all set your totals of energy levels and
Back.
such to maximum.
Okay.
Find some nice second story parking garage and camp out for the night.
Well, you don't really know if you want to drive into the parking garages. They look kind of iffy, if you know what I mean. They might crash at any moment. But you do find some places that you can park and camp and stuff like that. It's a pretty big city, and it seems more untouched than a lot of stuff, but it's also completely useless, really. Everything that could be livable is just carved out, it seems. However, after a couple of days, you do notice some sounds of activity, mainly the sounds of generators not having a good day. You notice the panic in Mick's face as he hears his very dear babies not having a good time.
So maybe we should get over there.
And
Maybe we should get Mick over there.
He does seem to be anxious to get to the settlement, and you notice this big sign saying "Welcome to Rooster." It does seem like Bryce and Alice is not happy about the lack of people. They seem to be looking around, wondering and saying, "Where the hell is everybody?" And the settlement is just completely empty.
Well, where would they
Start
go?
looking around, looking at houses for signs of like rapid evacuation. Is there food and glasses on tables? Is there things that are still TVs turned or radio still turned on? Or
Give me a perception test.
damn it, now I got that song stuck in my head.
It's a good song.
Perception +6. Roll 1d20 +6. 13. Not a great roll.
No, could be better.
She can use her object read on like door handles and such to see what she can see. Like, did they leave in a hurry, or that kind of thing.
Let's take that in the end, because that'll take you a while, April, just going around and getting different impressions. You do notice, the rest of the party notice that Sophia is getting small every time she touches stuff. But we'll get to it in the end while the other people are checking for normal stuff. A 13, what about Bill and Nat? You can do a perception as well?
What is it? What was the question?
A perception roll to look around.
As I'm going through the
In the
houses, if
settlement?
I see any like dried food or dried bread, trail tack type food, restore my bag a little bit since I gave it all away.
19 plus I've got bonuses to that. So, first of all, do I sense any vampires or anything like that?
Vampires, no. What else can you
Anything
sense?
with the undead?
No undead.
I got a 13.
Zombies.
Me too.
And stuff.
Cool. So, well, Bill, with your normal perception, you all notice that it seems like people have left in a hurry. Not left like rushed out because nothing's knocked over, but you do notice meals half eaten. Radio still being turned on and stuff like that. Bill, you see some signs of struggle. They are very sudden and very small, almost like they struggled for seconds and then just stopped.
Now, are there any tracks around these like with their?
No, it doesn't seem like any tracks as such. Do anybody have tracking?
Yes, I do.
I would be surprised if you didn't. to be
It's
honest.
lower than I would like it to be,
It usually is in
yeah.
Rifts.
but I also have, if I go into my fox form, I have heightened sense and track and smell, which gives me a bonus actually.
That would probably help.
So we'll go with that one because that gives me a 60, whereas the other one's a 41.
Hmm?
Either one would have been a success. So
Cool. You notice that a lot of people have went in pretty much one direction. Recently, I would say maybe a day ago or something like that. They seem to not have been in a rush. There isn't a lot of sweat, as there would usually be in a panic. But they do seem to have formed a crowd and just went straight on deeper into the settlement. You also notice a weird smell of burning paper.
they're taking the hobbits to Isengard.
To
Isengard.
Well, I'll come back, let them know. They went that way, big group, smell of paper. It didn't seem like they were fleeing from something, but can't think of any other reason why however many dozens of people or hundreds of people would just unanimously get up and leave their home.
No, especially because there's nothing really there in that direction. It's Bryce talking. Well, there's the old bank.
Well,
But, I mean,
I guess we could go check that out and see if things are okay.
Yeah. We said we'd get them
yeah,
home.
That's definitely. You could all make me another perception roll, please. Oh, while you do that, April. Sophia is walking around, touching different doorknobs and small leftover toys and such.
Oh.
And you notice these brief moments of complete panic that's replaced by euphoria and just the sense that nothing really matters. That's kind of why it takes you this long to figure something more out than just this one instant, because there is very short and very small impressions on pretty much everything you touch. But gathering the picture like a puzzle, you do notice that there's a kind of a green glow that's ever present. And the slight feeling of headaches from everybody before this happened. Do you have law psychics?
She should, but that's not necessarily true. No, all you have is Lord Demons and Monsters. Nope, all she has is Lord Demons and Monsters.
Then you don't recognize the feeling. It does leave you somewhat jumpy, though. It's not nice to sense that much panic in that many people, even however brief it may be. But you also get the sense that everybody went the same way as everybody's pointing out. Well, Chance is pointing out, really. Anyone else want to use some sensing stuff while we're at it?
I have this. I can kind of go into this trance-like state that sometimes tells me things. It's a psychic omnisite.
Oh, that's a really good one. Takes you a few minutes,
So-
so set that up.
Just a minute.
Kind of like a slight
we all have the
astral
books.
projection. You know, like you float above your body for 15, 20 feet, but you can see at a range of 500 feet. Movement, dangers.
Page 181.
Yeah.
181.
Can pinpoint locations of certain things like surveillance equipments. Locate secret compartments or trapdoors. See the infrared. See things that are invisible. Thermal.
Yeah, there's something we can work with here. Well, it's mostly the movement part. Just a minute, just to see if you definitely get the sense of danger. Not necessarily danger directly towards you, but something that is definitely dangerous to you as well. And you notice the movement of 3 almost circular shapes hovering, following one human-sized person who's moving slower and slower, trying to get towards where you are at.
Oh, so they're coming towards us.
Yes, indeed.
Okay. So I guess if that's all I'm seeing in my vision, I will come to and tell everybody that. Looks like we're in for some company.
How many did you see?
It was 4 total.
Yep.
From that way?
Yeah, whatever direction it's coming from.
And they were sneaking?
Yeah, it seemed like they were kind of not sneaking, but like slowing down the closer they get.
Maybe they're injured and bleeding out. I should go and look at it, and I should go find out.
I would be a little careful, though. Don't get a good feeling about this.
I'm always careful.
I'll go with him, and I'll put on my shadow. I'll let's see, what is it called?
The spirits protect and guide me.
Yeah, the Black Sun Dark Powers. So then I can
Very good.
shadow meld or cloak of darkness too. Yes.
Yes.
5 minutes per level. That should give me enough time.
So everybody's sneaking towards where Illustra is pointing out.
I'm not sneaking.
This is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, he's not sneaking.
The
Okay,
spirits guide and
everybody's
protect me.
moving.
I'm walking
Moving towards the thing.
brazenly.
Well, as you approach, you see the things that Illustra felt, the 3 circular shapes following one humanoid. The humanoid is very slow at this moment, crawling, very desiccated and hungry and almost sucked dry of life. And you notice the 3 things following seems like kind of brains with tentacles, hovering above what seems like empty suits.
So I think that would be a new supernatural
show you something
being.
I would show you something in roll 20. The top picture is the city, and below that is what you notice when you turn the corner.
Those don't seem friendly.
No.
They're like Men in Black, but scary.
Yeah.
But actually scary, yeah. Nice. Okay.
I
Don't like this.
And while you look at those, I think this is the time for a short
Okay.
break. While I get a drink, and you can think about your future destiny.
well, since we've been talking about buffalo, I think I'm gonna go see if I have any buffalo trace downstairs.
I had some beef jerky sitting right by him. Well, while we're taking a break, just to go over some of the programming stuff coming up, we have Monday Star Trek coming in, and I believe we have the players that we need to start the Solar Patrol as soon as Star Trek is over. So we look forward to that. Then on Wednesday, we are going to continue on with our Ruby campaign. If you haven't tuned into that, it's been very entertaining. I've just kind of started to do a little research myself on the world of Remnant, I think it's called, and it seems very very interesting. So everybody should check that out. Thursday we will be back for Aliens, and though I won't promise it'll be the season finale of it, I'm pretty sure we're getting close. And then we'll be back again Saturday for a continuation of this story. For those of you who have your Prime memberships that you're not using on subscribing to other things, if you have Amazon Prime, you get a free Twitch Prime membership that is for you to subscribe to a channel of your choice every month. And so we don't like begging for money, but we do like begging for free stuff that you have anyway. And if you subscribe to us for 3 months, we have a t-shirt that we give out. And if you subscribe to us for 6 months, we have these wonderful laser etched mugs with the Lords and Ladies of Fate logo on it. So that being said, we also have a 5th edition D&D game that should be starting up very soon on Sundays. We're just trying to arrange for another time to do a session 0, so that we can get that thing going. Outside of that, I don't think there's too much else going on. Hello, I carry a knife. Happy for you to join us. And then, of course, if you're interested in participating in anything that we do, please follow the Discord that we have, because there's lots of casting calls and things like that that go on in between seasons of shows. And, people come and go as we do this, so for various reasons. And you never know when we need more people. So, but everything's posted on there, and sometimes we'll talk about it on here. But
No Buffalo Trace, but I did find some bullet bourbon.
hey, there you go.
And my Death Star ice ball. I don't know if you can quite see it in the camera there.
Yeah.
It's the Death Star. So that's fun.
All right. Well, I'm pretty much out of words, so. That is no moon, that's for sure.
I love that first sip.
Good people died to get those plants to that ice cube.
X's were made.
All right. I don't know if I'm looking forward to taking these guys on or not. They're kind of scary.
Oh, yeah, they look a little scary. I think we may need Sophia.
Huh?
Yeah, you.
What?
I said, I think we may need Sophia.
For what?
These 3 weird-looking brains with tentacles over top of suits.
You off mute?
Yeah. So I'm hissing at the company. Hello, everyone. She almost spit that all over me, whatever she was drinking. Theodore takes it. Demetrius takes a second and goes, I don't like these guys.
I do have to give them one opportunity before I just blatantly attack, but it seems pretty well that they're sucking this guy's spirit from him, and that's a bad thing.
Can you see that? Yeah, you could see aura.
Yeah, it's like
Blatant is good.
So, what do you tell us if you see Aura? GM, what would she see?
You're muted.
You're muted.
Ah.
Sorry about that. I thought I turned that on. Yes. You see Aura. You see the level of them, which are about mid-tier, which means level 5 to level 7 ish. They might be supernatural creatures, which means it's equivalent. They do not appear to be human at all. This is one of the powers you can see. They do have quite a lot of psychic potential. Much more ISP than you have, which is saying something. You think they might be equivalent to mind members, like you.
3 of them.
Would lore, demons, and monsters tell me about them?
It might. It might.
Let's roll.
Let's find out.
I have that too.
Yeah.
46. I made it by 14.
I'm going to say it's fairly confident I don't know what these are, so I'm not going to bother rolling.
These you probably have no idea. The Galu, you had an idea. They might be summoned to the court of your country. By the evil ones.
They've sucked his brains out.
And the rest of them.
If you put a less than and then whatever your score number is, it'll tell you right off the bat what you succeeded to. So like if you see where it says mine is rolling 1d100 less than 46, if you put that less than whatever your score is.
Now you're muted, by the way.
You're still muted. It's Skype mute.
Yeah, we got it.
There we go.
Cool.
Yeah,
Did
we
you
both won.
succeed?
We both beat our scores.
Yes. Well, you've heard different things then. Chant, you have heard legends of creatures rising from rifts. Your people call them the Mind Eaters. They don't usually wear suits, and they are most often found just being predators, just finding creatures to suck dry of life. It's rare to see more than one. They are MDC beings. That's pretty much what you know.
And they're generally regarded as evil.
Oh, sorry. Oh yes, most
Okay.
of them. The two Atlanteans, in their dimensional studies, know that there is a dimension where psychic power is much more prevalent than magic on Rift Earth, where creatures of pure thought form, mostly at random. But when travelers get into these dimensions, travelers that has identity, they spread a contagion that infects these thought forms and turns them into what you see before you, which you coincidentally also know as Mind Eaters.
Mind Eaters? Oh man,
Yes.
that doesn't even sound good. Mind Eaters. So they're psychic vampires, basically. And you're the only one who has any kind of defense against this. But if you use your defense, you can't use any other psychic powers either.
There is no reason for me to use psychic beings whatsoever.
What?
No reason whatsoever, huh? See that smile.
No. Dum-de-dum. Anyway, Felix said something about that he wanted to go forth and give them a chance to surrender. or
Oh, well, no,
something?
now that I recognize them, I know them to be evil and bad, and so we're not going to try to speak.
Oh, yes.
We are going to try to defeat.
Can we tell that
Okay,
they're like actually attacking this guy or anything? Or
Oh, yes, they seem to be circling around him, and life seems to ebb out of him as they approach. It's very much a draining situation going on. He tries to scream, but all that comes out is...
Once more, they do not count as alien intelligences or their essence fragments.
No, they
Check.
don't. Kinda close,
Are they
but no.
supernatural evil?
Oh, yes. Yes, they
I
are.
whip out my pistol. I'm not playing around with these guys. Silver-coated bullets and a 6-shooter. Everybody looks at it, it's a regular pistol, but for me, it's a TK pistol.
Well, I guess if it's a Techno Wizard, it doesn't look like a normal pistol as such.
They start out.
It usually has gadgets on it. And it glows and stuff. But yeah, you all get a surprise attack because they seem to be very focused on devouring this poor man.
I'm going to have to use this. I'm not going to have a choice. But use the high end. Just going to strike on it.
all right.
6. And then you also have +3 to strike. Okay.
What? He's it.
And you're going to throw up your mind block. You're going to throw up your mind block right now.
I'm gonna throw my mind block.
Mm-hmm.
You use your surprise to throw up the mind plus. Good idea. Good idea.
I'm going to
Yeah, start singing. We know.
no. I'm going to be very angry about this. I don't like it when people
Yes?
hurt other people for no good reason. So I'm going to go up and focus on the fact that they're trying to hurt this guy. Using my my nullification abilities. And I'm just going to walk up and start screaming at him to leave this guy alone.
That's it. Stand in the way of fire and just scream.
Yep.
That's an excellent.
Very angrily.
I kind of imagine the rest of the group just going ready to
And I'm the,
snipe,
hey!
and then yes, okay, we're ready to pounce, and Illustra just going out there going, you people, how dare you touch this poor man? What has he
Yep.
ever done to you?
Yeah.
Yup.
Which admittedly is quite surprising. Well, how do the rest of the group react to this sudden appearance of the Disney princess?
I just try and get a clear shot at one of them. If she's in the way of the first one, I'll take a shot at the second one, I guess. But yeah, it's kind of weird. But then again,
Sure,
she's done
give
weird
me a-
things
give me a
before and
shot.
it worked. So
Yeah. Give me a shot. Don't roll a one.
mm-hmm. It didn't roll a 1.
No, you didn't. This is true. At least you don't hit Illustra. This, however, doesn't really seem to be enough to actually hit something. Sophia,
Mhm.
what do you want to do?
You're gonna snipe.
Obviously, that my sniper thingy.
So she's got a
You can
plus.
also roll me a hit.
She's got a +3 to strike because the rifle gives her a +1, plus the sniper skill gives her a +2. So then you're just gonna do this. You're gonna roll a 1d20.
Don't roll a 1.
Maybe you should, but we'll just go with this. Oh my lord.
Well, it hits.
Go 2d6.
Maybe she should start doing the keyboard.
Yeah, maybe she should, right? Because like, what's funny about like
You have unlucky fingers. Well, give me some damage.
what is it? I'm sorry, 2d6. It was using a single shot from her laser rifle, and yeah, you did 6 points of damage.
Woohoo! You sear a little bit of one of the tentacles on the brain. It doesn't seem to do a lot to it. Nice try though. Felix.
Yeah. So bow to the orb.
Yep. To one of the orbs. Do you want to hit the same one?
Oh yeah, always
Sophia
concentrate
hit?
fire. I'm gonna do the same one that she just shot in the orb.
Cool.
Magical arrow to the Abdullah Oblongata.
Yeah, not a.
That's a hit.
Does 4d6.
Remember, this is a supernatural evil, so it should be doing something against it extra.
It's a supernatural creature, which means I do MDC damage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And are we
That's
near, on, or nearby a ley line?
We are near a ley line. Yes.
So then double that. Right? Am I right?
Oh, well, in that case,
Yeah.
that would be 36.
Excellent. That does seem to hurt it quite a bit more. The arrow sears into the flesh. Kind of flesh. You don't really know. It sears into it anyway. And it does turn towards you. The two others seems to be turning first toward Illustra and then moving quite a lot away from Illustra. You all hear without hearing a shrieking noise like nails across a board.
Okay.
They seem to be, well, not afraid, but they don't want to be near Illustra, apparently. The one who has an arrow sticking out of its brain.
A light arrow.
Yes. Is moving away from Illustra while, well, turning. Because of the suit, you can see it's turning towards you, Felix. And you would you make me a save versus psionics, please?
Save versus psionics. Let's see. I wouldn't have bonuses from that, but I do get a +1 on all saving throws for this. I should probably add that.
There is master threat,
Definitely,
so we have
definitely.
to roll what?
So okay. I'll just have a +1.
14 because you're not
14
psionics.
or better, right?
I'm psionic,
One.
Yeah. You're psionic?
mildly. I'm a minor psionic.
Oh. Then it's a 12.
Yeah, I have commune with spirits, but I have 22 ISP, and I'm minor psionic.
Minor sense.
That is a 12. It's a 10 if you're no, wait a minute. It's a 14 if you're a minor. It's a 16 if you're not a psionic at all. 14 if you're a minor. 12 if you're a major, and 10 if you're a master. Right, sorry.
I rolled under. Is that a good thing this time?
Well, you feel a sudden sense of complete peace.
Oh.
Shoot.
And you hear the nails across the board turning into a soothing voice saying, "We are your friends. No need to fight us."
Why is the red man red?
And I would like you all to roll me initiative, although Felix, you do not get to act the first round.
She has 6th sense, so she has like a +6 to your initiative. You're gonna have initiative.
That definitely
Yeah.
works here. You are in danger,
Yeah.
Sophia, and you.
Are my karmic powers initiated now?
Yes, they are.
So it's a 5.
Most definitely.
I forgot to put the
Wow.
+3. I hit enter before I typed 3 accidentally.
Wow. Okay, she says that's mine. Okay, now roll yours then.
Yes.
That's a 9.
Do you have any
That's an
bonuses,
8.
Demetrius? It's an 8 for you. Okay.
Actually,
Oh, thank goodness you rolled good for yourself. You're right.
So that's an
Yeah, it's
18.
18.
I
does
think
try.
I gotta check something. I think I get a bonus when I'm nullifying, but I'm not sure why. Put the note there for me to know, and then of course I didn't look to see what it actually said.
Hold on. I have the book right here.
Sidescape. Where's oh there's 66
Are you the sign Mega Psychic?
nullifier.
Nullify.
Well, they're not fast at all.
Okay.
Numbers. 66? Oh, there it is. Okay, it says here, against psionic powers, the psi nullifier also instinctively expends 1d6 negative ISP, which negates 3 times that amount in positive ISP unleashed by his attacker.
Okay.
So in other words, whatever the psi power does or that they're using takes ISP, he actually does 1/3 of that negative ISP against it, and it will just nullify it.
Right.
Yep.
And if the negative ISP destroys half the positive ISP, the psionic power works, but at half its strength. Reduce range damage. Oh, wow. I didn't realize how cool these guys were.
They are pretty cool. And pretty rare.
We'll stick with my normal stuff for now. I'll read up on that in a minute. Okay, so I've got 6th Sense and my other thing, so...
Team?
Yep.
Excellent.
14.
Well, Sophia is first then.
What do I press for what?
Well, you can decide.
Ammunition.
You can either open back up and drop your mind block and use your side powers, or you just keep using your rifle. If I were you, I'd just keep using your rifle and use full 3, the triple burst for 66 mega damage.
And then a sniper. Oh, sniper thing too.
Well, the sniper is just your skill to give you bonuses to aimed shots.
You do?
Yes. It says here's +2 strike on an aimed shot.
Oh.
So it's with that rifle you can do +3 because the rifle itself is a +1. So go ahead and roll 1d20. And this is for your attack now. Keep that in mind.
I will try to dodge that.
Huh.
I will not.
By the way, they wouldn't even sense that she was around because it says null void. Unlike the nega psychic, the psi nullifier is not closed to the world around him, but he is closed to other psychics and location and sensing magic. Thus, fellow psychics cannot sense his presence. See?
Exactly. They just backed away because they just felt the lack of psychic abilities.
Yeah.
Just going, this is bad place.
It's like there's just a black hole where she stands.
So they don't really know she's
They
yelling.
don't think she's psionic or anything.
Physical senses would still be able to tell, but they aren't really physical sensey things.
Yeah.
They don't
They
seem
have
like it.
no eyeballs.
No.
Well, it might be like way down here.
Likewise, magic that senses anything about a person, dominates or controls a person, are powerless against the psi nullifiers. He's impervious to them.
But roll me damage, Sophia. You hit it.
66.
That'll do.
Cool. Well, the brain seems to be boiling. It's still hovering, but there seems to be small steam clouds, green steam clouds, coming from its head.
Don't I recognize that?
No.
I'm-
You haven't really seen floating brains before. You know that this is what they're supposed to do when you hit
Yeah,
them.
but did you say I saw that green glow when I was touching the object?
Oh, yeah, she would recognize that.
Oh yes, it's definitely the same glow.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yes, this is the glow.
This is the glow you were looking for.
Yeah.
This is the glow.
You both at the same time.
Ah, okay. I found what I was looking
well,
for.
great nerd.
This is what you get when you get a room full of nerds.
Here's the line I was looking for. So this says the nullification power must be released the moment the spell or psi power is cast, but the psi nullifiers have an uncanny ability to do so. They roll initiative with the psi nullifier having a +6 bonus to let loose negative ISP in time to negate or reduce it.
So if they attack you with psionics, you have a bonus.
If I sense
Yeah.
that they're using it all, I have the ability
Yeah.
to step in. If they're within close proximity of me.
So you could
Or if
actually
they're
help out
attacking.
Chance. Yeah, you could help Chance out because he's been, like pacified.
He's drooling a
He's
bit.
drooling a bit.
So that would
And singing Disney
Never good.
songs.
So
Yes.
I guess it kind of works as like holding action in that sense.
Yeah. Well, you're before them in initiative, so you can just say that's what you're doing, preparing for psychic attacks.
Right. That's what my my feeling was for walking up. Was that I was going to start preparing that.
While
Yeah.
shouting at them. Cool. Well, that is Demetrius.
Okay, I'm going to use my TW Thunder Gun again, and I'm trying to find the spell that it releases. Is anybody?
At some point, you are gonna hit them.
Yeah, hopefully. Let's do that first.
Okay. Well, we got some redemptions too. I've got a one-liner.
goodness.
Let's take a look at that.
Yeah, you should have done it.
Chance, did you see yours?
You miss again?
Apparently, the dirt in front of my foot just exploded. Whoa! Did that actually happen? Oh my God! I'm so sorry.
Let's see. What do we have? We have a one-liner that's
Yep.
from you, Illustra. And Illustra, you just when you think you're ready. Anyway, we get to let's see. Demetrius missed totally.
Yeah.
So we get to Felix and the brains at the same time. And Felix doesn't really do anything but singing "Why is the Red Man Red?" So that fits perfectly. The brains, the two brains, are hovering a bit away from where they were before and trying to approach Illustra while almost orbiting her. You're not really sure what they're doing.
Okay.
It's Felix and the brains. Felix in the brains. One is totally stunned, the other stunning.
You could, Illustra, would you please remove? Well, they're using 24 ISP on you.
24. All right.
So
So I have to do what?
Their orbs are glowing green.
use
An
8.
arrow sticking out. They're Felix.
For
They're
ISP, I had to do a
Felix.
third,
Brain,
I think.
brain.
Yep.
Doo 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 doo. Boop boop.
Double feature, Disney and Warner.
Disney owns everything, so.
Yeah, well, they not Warner Brothers, not yet.
Yeah.
And
Not
if
yet.
Disney doesn't own it, Amazon owns it.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
All right.
And the final brain will look at his newfound slave. Would you please make me another save versus Psionic?
Oh boy.
Can I attempt?
I got the same roll as last time, a 13, missed it by 1.
Well, unlucky 13. You get a sudden sense to stop your friends hurting these dear people. I mean, honestly, they were just here to talk, maybe even offer you tea.
Well, let's see. How am I going to go about doing this?
In the brains of your own friends.
I don't really have any good skills that would make this funny, so I guess it'll just be probably it would be jumping in front of Sophia and saying, hey, whoa, they're cool, man, they're cool.
Well,
Huh.
Speaking of Sophia, it's your turn.
Thanks.
he just jumped in front of you, so you can't snipe shot
No, I'm
anybody
not
now.
a snipe shot. Is it mind block?
You can only
Mind
block-
block.
I need to
say
pick up
mind
mind block whenever I get a new psychic skill.
Yeah, you need that mind block, man. You need that mind block.
Yeah, I've got auto mind block.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yep.
You would use probably this one, super
So level
telekinesis,
3.
out of the way.
Oh, okay. What's that thing?
It picks him up, physically picks him up and moves him out of the way.
I'll use that. Super telekinesis.
Oh no, I can
Doesn't
do
have a
sense
saving
animals
throw?
when I'm not in animal form.
Let me
Okay.
give you a
It's just
hug.
giving.
We use your shoulder.
That doesn't have a saving throw. I don't remember if it has a saving throw.
Telekinesis? I don't think it does, actually.
I think only if
You
somebody's
usually-
resisting
I
it.
think. Yeah, if they're resisting it, but it isn't like then it's like a strike roll versus a dodge
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah, if you're throwing something at somebody or
That's
something
weird.
like that, then yeah.
Yes, actually, you would saving throw is as per dodge or parry.
Okay,
I'm good.
then make me a strike roll and a parry
Yeah,
roll.
'cause I'm right.
Or dodge
I'm
roll
right
if you
beside you, so it would be a parry.
want. Yeah.
1d20. And you have a 1d20, but you have a super is a +3 to strike.
Go put that in.
Huh?
Or just do
You can also do +3.
space.
No, just +3. Oh, that's an equal sign again. What are you doing? All right, so she's got an 11 to strike.
Hmm?
And Chance has a 14. All right.
So you just slap away the telekinetic power? For reasons. You just no, just chill, man. Just chill.
These guys
Right?
are our friends, man.
To your turn.
Illustra?
Yes. So for all intents and purposes, I don't know that this is happening yet. Right? I don't know that they're actually controlling him.
No, you just see him
Okay.
being a hippie. I mean,
Which is a little out of character.
a
And
little
you
bit.
said one of them has put their attention on me?
Well, two of them seems to be orbiting you.
Okay.
Yes.
You would categorize them as confused, really.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, what did this guy do to you? Why are you doing this? And continue to lecture them on being polite and not sucking the life out of other people.
Just turn around, trying to get some sort of eye
Yeah.
contact with
Like,
them.
what are they looking at me with? You know, trying to mentally assess the situation.
Do you happen to have
Wait till I tell Gam Gam about this.
Yeah. Do you have empathy, Illustra?
Well,
Could you like strike out with empathy?
Nope,
Nope.
not yet.
I expect you are readying your action again to counter their
Yes. Yeah.
psychic powers. Yeah. Cool. Demetrius?
I'm gonna take a shot at the one that's already been hit before, if it's a clear shot.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
That is.
This is getting silly.
They really don't like me. They really don't.
No.
Roll
you
20.
can't hit at all.
Yeah, roll 20 does hate me. I'm
Maybe
gonna.
we should go just to actual dice.
So most of the battle, Demetrius is just
I'm
basically
shooting holes in the dirt at my feet.
I thought there wasn't recoil on Techno Wizard items, but apparently a lot of recoil.
I guess. It is a thunder gun. That's what it's called. So.
It is. It does have kind of kick. Well, let's get to Felix and the Brain.
No, not
And I'll let you go first this time.
Oh. They're right beside each other, right? The two Atlanteans. So he's basically within arm's reach of me.
One is an Indian, the other one's insane.
You could
So I wouldn't
always-
want to hurt. I wouldn't want to hurt my friends, but in this case, I'm going like, well, what would I do if I thought my friends were being mind controlled?
But you could also see my pretty tiara too.
Reverse psychology.
So still, you could be like,
I'm gonna tackle Bill. Look, I gotta go with it. I mean, I gotta go with it.
Look, I'm concentrating on them. So if he tackles me, it's whether I see him coming or not.
Well, you did see him go, peace, man. So you know he's there. Yeah, sure you can.
Okay, I think I'm going to try and sidestep that. You know, like parry his whole body weight. Big ugly Indian that he is.
I'm not like trying to damage or punch or anything. I'm just trying to tackle him.
What are you doing, man?
God, this place hates me.
Well, Demetrius is most definitely tackled.
I have a plus
Phoenix.
5. It's an 11, but I doubt that's any good. I'll
Oh
go to
no, that's
enough.
that's not gonna cut
Doesn't
it.
beat my
Oh,
14.
no.
Yeah, I know.
Whew,
Down.
you are wrestling on the ground.
No, you don't understand. They're evil. They need to die.
No, man. They're cool. They're on our side. We're supposed to, like, they're here. They come in peace, man.
Fake news. Fake news.
It's now time for the brains. The two orbiting brains seem to be diving towards you, but just completely missing you. Illustra.
Hey, that's rude.
You do see small beams of energy from them that it seems like they try to pierce you with it. Maybe some sort of psi sword, you're not sure. Again, well, that's 20 ISP if you want to counter the psi swords. You don't have to because they can't really hit you.
Yeah, I'm gonna save it for something more important, I think.
Yeah, definitely. They seem to be trying to find you. They apparently know something is amiss in that spot, but have no idea where exactly you are. And the third brain, the one that's actually doing stuff, and the one that is quite damaged, turns its attention on Sophia.
So does that mean I'm no longer under brain control?
Nope. That has a duration.
Energy rifle.
It flies towards you, also with one of these energy spikes that Illustra has been dodging. Well, not really dodging, moving away from. It seems to want to hurt you. You can try to parry it if you
Say that
want
one
to.
more time.
You can try to parry it if you want to.
Actually, how high off the ground is it?
About 2 meters, 6 feet.
Good. She makes a 10-foot bubble, telekinetic bubble that just entraps it. It has 25 MDC and it cannot get out of the bubble unless it does the 25 MDC damage to the bubble.
Oh, that can
It can be used
parry.
as a parry. Well, it can be used as a. Let's see here. It's -6 to dodge. Yeah, so it's like a strike.
Oh, then you can't use it unless it's a turn.
Oh, I see.
You have to
Okay,
parry
well
this
then she's
attack.
going to have to try and do super telekinesis to parry his attack. Yeah,
I have a 16
you need
to
to
hit. Oh,
All right.
for reasons unknown, Felix, you're muted. You suddenly feel so very, very strong. You are, for reasons you cannot really fathom, filled with knowledge. All your skills seems like they're growing at the same time as you gain experience. I see that Sophia did
No.
not parry the psi sword from
Don't.
the brain. I will roll some damage.
I'll go ahead because it's going to be my turn next.
That's 11 mega damage.
Okay. Ouch.
Plus
Huh? Yeah, but it didn't help.
And that returns us to Sophia.
Oh, it does return us to Sophia. Okay. Now
It
you
does.
can
Indeed. She is at the top of the
put a
initiative
bubble
chain.
around him.
Bubble.
Bubble.
Bubble butt.
TK butt. TK bubble
Bubble
butt
head.
around her
Bubble.
attack.
Bubbles! Bubbles, Sharon! Bubbles!
He has a -6 to dodge that.
Well, cool. Well, make me a strike roll.
Ooh.
5 plus. No, I'm not gonna do it. No. No. It's now in a bubble. It's a brain in a bubble.
Bubble brain.
Bubble brain.
Yeah, I caught one for you last year. See,
Yeah.
wanna play ball with me?
Speaking of Alaska.
Oh, is it my turn?
Just go anywhere.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to help this poor unfortunate man up off the ground. Kind of, put my arm around him and try to help bring him back to where the rest of the group is. I'm trying to find something inspiring to say, but I don't have any idea what this means, but something's calling out to me to say the Marines will live.
Yes.
So yeah.
There is now a detachment in the kingdom's army called the Marines for reasons unknown. Great. Well, you try to cover the poor man. He seems like he's very ill. He does not look like he has many years left in him, unless he gets some serious medical attention. But that leads us to Demetrius, which is now tackled by
so
Felix.
Doesn't that bring down my attack?
Well, you can try to do something about him wrestling you.
Yeah. I guess I'll try and roll with it and kick him off of me.
Strike and
Yeah.
parry, I guess.
Not like that, isn't it? Well, it's
Okay.
it's a 13.
Okay, yeah.
And I only got a 7 on my parry, so you're good to go.
Finally,
You get him off you. Ah! You're
success
free!
once.
Yobby is free!
So.
It's because I'm
And
getting
it's
closer.
Phoenix
My
and the
luck's
brains!
rubbing off.
There you go.
Yep. Felix, would you make me another save versus psionics? Not because new powers is used on you, because the other one is losing its touch.
Not even.
Nope.
Nope.
You're still very peaceful and wants them to stop fighting these brains. They are your friends.
That being said, the brains are my friends. My friends are my friends. And the brain
are.
just charged after one of my friends with the spiky thing. And I don't want either
did.
side fighting each other.
Nope.
So
This is true.
I'm gonna hop in front of the third brain that went after one of my friends with the spiky thing, being like, "Hey man, no, we're cool. Like, no, hold up."
He holds his hand out
We're good.
against the TK bubble, boink, boink.
Yes, you run into a bubble and
It's time for you to mime.
How did I get in this nutshell?
You can't get the bubble.
it
This
seems
is
like
the
your
animal
friend the brain wants really to get into contact you, trying to hit on the other side at this moment. It really wants to join you. Which, well, leaves the brains, and one of them is doing stuff to the shield. I am gonna roll some damage to the shield. The shield gets 10 damage.
15 left. It's going to save us a couple of turns, maybe, hopefully.
And the two brains that has been orbiting Illustra seems like they've lost kind of their purpose as Illustra has gone. Well, she's always been gone, but now they see something where she was. Seems like they hover for a couple of seconds and begins to, it seems, try to get away.
They try to run away.
The suit flowing behind them like hanging on a dry cleaner's rack.
Do we give chase, or do we try and save the poor soul that is turning to jelly on the ground?
Well, I've got him. I'm coming back to you guys now.
Oh,
Okay, so you're going to bring him to Sophia because she's the only healer here. And you,
No, who is he bringing back?
the guy that they were attacking at first.
Oh.
I'm going to try like shaking Chance out of his whatever he's in, trance or whatever.
Didn't you have group mind block?
No, she has only mind block, not group mind block.
Oh, cool. Well, Chance, you can give me another save then. No. Still want to be friends with that brain. That brain really wants to be
We've been friends for a while now. It makes sense.
Yeah, they
Yeah, they
attached
go way
to
back.
each other. Rounds even. I just need to quickly go to the bathroom, and I'll be right back.
All right. All right, chat. What do you think? What do you think's gonna happen here? Let's see what the Magic 8 Ball says. Oh, looks like we're gonna be the force is strong with this one. And don't forget, chat, I am also very close to leveling 2, so I could use some XP boosts. Just saying. Throwing it out there. The others, they got a little ways to go still, but... Hey, there we go.
Wait, I thought they had already leveled, and I was the only one that had.
Nope.
Was I? Oh,
You're the
it was
closest,
the other way around.
yeah.
All right. I don't even know where my XP chart is because there's not one in the Spirit West book.
Pandering helps. I'm not above pandering.
Anyway, as this very hurt brain is trying to get out of the field and Chance is trying to get into the field to be its friend, you can, if you want to, very precisely aim your rifles and shoot it up while removing the force field if you so wish. It seems like it's almost dead.
Any way we could communicate with this thing, Sophia?
Probably nothing helps.
Right.
Open your
I
mind
say we
to
just
it.
Okay, on the count of 3, Sophia, drop the bubble.
Yeah, count.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, and everybody just lets loose on the poor thing.
Which is very upsetting to you, Felix. Until it goes and you just become yourself again.
Why did I like that guy?
Yeah, we'll talk about this later.
What an asshole!
The suit falls to the ground, Ben Kenobi style.
This is why you don't wear suits to a fight.
I think I taught the other two a lesson, so
Hopefully so.
they're moving away now.
Sophia, you're going to go and help the poor puddle on the ground. Yeah, she's going to do her psychic diagnosis and psychic surgery thing.
Well, apparently his life force has been sucked out of him. Not a diagnosis you usually get while diagnosing people. Really. You don't really know how to surgically apply life
She can
force.
see aura as well, which would also tell her how much PPE and hit points and all that that the person has. One. We need to get him back to the whatchamacallit. He's like probably the lone survivor of this whole thing.
While you're trying to get a read on him, he mumbles. Help. Bank.
Oh, Mank. Okay.
Myla. And he goes cold. You can probably, maybe if you do me a roll, save him. But he's out cold for now. Is there some sort of percentile on psychic surgery? I do not remember.
Actually,
I have healing. I think I have first aid.
You have
I think
what?
I have first aid.
Oh yeah, the first aid would probably help
A
bit.
Oh wait, no, I don't.
Of survival.
Never mind, I lied.
Psychic surgery is 66%.
You're,
Cool.
you were on mute.
Oops. She can do psychic surgery, and it adds a 66% chance of surviving coma, plus whatever he has, if he has any bonuses.
Well, you roll that, and he has no bonuses whatsoever, so it's a
100.
66% chance.
Under 66. And you don't.
Oh. He expires, unfortunately.
You tried. You tried. You failed.
You did.
You tried.
And to be honest, he had very
chance.
little left. You do hear Bryce saying, Myla? As some recognition in his voice. And that's where we'll end for today. That was the first part of Klaatu Verata Necktie.
Egg.
Join us next week for the necktie. Thanks very much.
And we may be joined by a new cast member.
Oh yes, definitely.
Oh ho.
That's true.
All right, let's see here. Let's put together a raid real quick. I find it very interesting that the next most popular language or country that does tabletop role playing games is in Portuguese. So I always have to be careful to not raid somebody that our viewers aren't going to understand.
That would be a problem.
But nobody here speaks Portuguese?
No.
No,
I can do a few words in Spanish. Taco.
No.
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 All right, I got something.
Oh boy, no.
All right, so thanks everybody who joined us today. Appreciate it. If you like what you see, please hit that follow button down at the bottom if you haven't already. And of course, join the Discord because, again, that's where we'll do all of our casting calls and we talk shop in between game sessions. Yeah, until next time. See you guys later.
Bye.